What is good? What is good? Chosen one, chosen ones, chosen ones. Listen, tap in, tap in, tap in. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you're new to this channel. Especially if you've been tuned in, then you already know the vibe. I'm gonna put this right here. Listen, they're not like you. They are not like us. I'm gonna hold the microphone. Fuck you. I'm just gonna hold the microphone. Make sure you watch this video all the way to the end because I'm talking to you. This video is for you specifically because I know you know that what I'm about to say is exactly true. Like this is what you're going through. This is how you've been feeling, not just now, but lately, not even lately, but your whole life for real. Like you realize these people are just not like you. Like most people out here are really just they're really stuck in the matrix, right? Like you go around and you just see the masses of people and everybody's doing the same thing, kind of moving at the same pace, just sleepwalking, just like you know what I'm saying. You see it, like you see how everybody's just another cog in the system. You see how everybody is just damn near brain dead NPC bots. Like you see it, like you're in traffic and you see everybody going the same. They're just all in line, all in order. Just no one actually driving and maneuvering and using their free will and autonomy and accelerating. Like people have just conformed so deep, and you see it. Like you've been seeing it. Comment I see it. Comment I see it, Coach, because yo, your big bro Henry, your big bro Aaron, your big bro Henry Aaron over here has got he's got to be telling he's got to be saying something that's got some truth, right? Like I'm not just gonna get up on here and yap for no reason, right? I got you. Watch this. See, the reason why this happens and stuff like this is happening to you, the reason why you see like people just they don't get your ideas, they don't understand the things you like talk about. They're not trying to do more, be more, have more, get more, see more, become more. Like, but you are right. The reason that's a problem in reality in your situation is because you're divinely or like you're divinely ordained. Like you've been chosen for real. Like you have to understand that not everybody is blessed with the capacity or the motivation or even the gifts and the talents and the mindset that you have. Right? Like these people are just built like that. That's just how these people are. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people cannot be saved. And I'm sure you've been realizing that. Right? Like you've been realizing like there's no point in even trying to talk to people for real. And try to explain and teach them and educate them and try to get them to change their minds. And like you notice there's no point in doing it, right? Because they don't get it. It's like they don't listen, right? It's like it goes through one ear and out the other. And so that's just a waste of your time, right? That's a waste of your energy. And plus you understand your worth now. Comment, I understand my worth now. Because that's another thing. Like you understand your worth and your value, and you understand that the things you know and your value and the things that you possess and your skill sets and just the information and the game and the wisdom that you drop, that shit is valuable. You realize that shit. So you definitely not about to just freely give it to somebody who's not even going to appreciate it. Right? That's why I can't even say and I don't even say everything like on YouTube. Like these are just free videos. If you want to go deeper into these types of subjects and really learn and really transform your life, you need to apply the link in the description. You need to apply for a breakthrough session. At least get on a call with me. A lot of you who watch my videos, you haven't even spoken to me for real. You haven't even booked a call with me. You just watch free content. And you think that's going to change your life. You know what I'm saying? That's what most people do. They just watch, but they don't actually take action. See, here's it. I'm gonna give you some game right now. A decision requires action. Once you make a decision, action is required after, and that's the part that fucks most people up. Oh, you mean that once you make a decision, I actually have to do something? Yes. It's not so much making the decision that fucks people up; it's the actions that follow. That's the hardest part. Oh, okay. I decided I'm going to get in shape. Oh, I decided I'm going to get rich. Oh, I decided I'm going to, whatever. What are you doing after that? Like the actions are way more important than just making the fucking decision, right? And so, you see everybody just talking about shit, like things that are, you see through people. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of to a point where you know that these people are taking themselves serious. You know they're not really putting in the work. They're not doing that personal development, right? Like you see a lot of people just kind of going through the motions, just kind of settling for less, subscribing to the dumb like advertisements and just being fooled for real. Like walking around in debt, carrying just massive car loans and payments and credit card debts and having no freedom and going to jobs and calling people boss and just being stuck inside these little series. And like a lot of people, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with some of that on a surface level, but some people don't have any like genuine idea of who they are outside of the like who they're told to be. And that's a bar. Write that down. And so you know who you are. You know who you are to the fullest. And I mean, you've been working on yourself, right? You've been studying, you've been elevating, you've been prospering, you've been meditating, you've been doing all the things that you need to do to become more self-aware. And you see how other people just don't do that. You see how other people have literally stunted their growth. Like they're just like, okay, no, I'm cool. And they're like their aura, you know what I'm saying? You can see it in their eyes. There's just no like intelligence. They're like you can just see it. You can see people. Like the IQ. Listen, the IQs of Gen Z. I'm no offense to Gen Z, but like, yo, people are getting dumber. People are getting people are getting more and more stupid over time. Historically speaking, like over studies of IQs, like there, there's the boomers, and then there's I don't even know what my generation's called. What is my generation called? Millennials. You know what I'm saying? Made the millennials, right? And then there's like what Gen Y or Gen Z or some shit, whatever. As of recently, they've been looking at the history. They've been looking at the statistics and the tests and all this. And not only are these kids and children, people becoming dumber, right? They're literally dropping in IQ levels. They're also losing the ability to read, which of course would correlate to that. So like we're living in a world right now where people are fucking literally idiots. Like people are becoming more and more idiotic between all the brain rot on TikTok, between all of the stuff that they see and they hear, and then just the media and the social media, and then their friends, and they get alone broken households, and then I mean, bro, like when does this? When? Where do we start? Where do we even start? You know, and then so it's like unless these people do the reprogramming, and they unlearn a lot of the things that they've been programmed with, they're fucked. People are fucked. People are super cooked right now. But you're not cooked because you're a chosen one, right? Comment, I'm not cooked. I'm not cooked. I'm not coach. I'm not right because it's like you see through it. You see through the veil. You know how to navigate through this. You know how to transmute through it. You've decided, yo, I'm not fucking doing this, and now you're taking radical actions, right? These people are just like they're like, nothing I can do. Oh, it is. It is just what it is. Oh, I guess that's just the way it is. They come up with like little poor quotes and shit. Like, people say the dumbest shit to cope. You know what I'm saying? People say the most crazy shit to cope. To be like, oh, money doesn't buy you happiness. Money isn't everything. You know what I'm saying? These are the same people who gave up on their dreams. The same people who tell you not to do the things you dream about. These are the same people who try to stop you from becoming great. The same people who try to get in the way of you and where you trying to go with their fears. They start projecting their fears onto you for real. It's crazy. So you got to be watching out for these types of people, and you realize that most people out here just are like that for real. Most people are living a life of fear. There it is, right? Like, let me see if this is gonna stay where I want it to be at. It's kind of cool holding it. I think it probably sounds better like this. I'm gonna keep it like this for now. But yeah, most people are living a life of fear. Literally, like most people right now walking around like unsure of themselves, uncertain, or they're just really like oblivious and naive. That's another thing. That there's so many oblivious people going on. Like there's like what the fuck is going on? Does nobody see like we saw what just happened? I just said like a bunch of times, but I don't even give a fuck. Oh, you stop cussing. I don't care. Relax. This is a grown channel. If you're a child and you're watching this, I don't understand. If you're sensitive to the ears, you're Big Henry Aaron is on one today. Wealthy Westbrook is on one today. Okay, it be like this sometimes. It gets like this sometimes. Okay, it's not a G-rated channel. This is not a G-rated world. This is not kicks meant for kids, mother test, kid tested, mother approved. Now, gang, like this is like for real ones. This is for the real ones. Comment, I'm a real one. I don't want to hear about, oh my God, you did it. Stop, cut it out, man. Like, see, that's the thing. I come from an era where like all this soft, everyone's so soft nowadays. I come from a time like early '90s, man. I saw my dad grow up. Just I saw people in the streets, man. I saw people, coming from all different types of cities because I was in a private school, so I had people from all types of realities merged into one. And so I feel bad for anybody who's sheltered and just looks at life one type of way. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to see the world in multiple ways. You got to be able to see multiple perspectives. You got to be able to, get into other people's shoes. And so, yeah, I could see why, people are the way they are. I could see why people are the way they are. And so, to an extent, I don't even blame them. You feel what I'm trying to say? Like, to an extent, like, I don't even blame them. I kind of feel bad for sure. Like, for real. Like, I understand, like, how deep the programming is, how crazy the advertising is, and just how manipulative it can get, and just how strong the frequency and the vibration of what they're all doing. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? And if you're not woke, if you're not conscious, if you're not aware, right, if you're not really tapping into this shit, you're not doing the work to kind of, like, you know what I'm saying, stay out the glitch or be a glitch, you're like, yeah, you don't really stand a chance. And so, I'm here to help people, wake up for real. I'm here to help people transform out that situation. Same time though, it doesn't even matter at what level you're at. If you're a millionaire, like you've already made millions. You've made millions of dollars. Okay. But you're still like, damn, like now what? Like you see people in your industry making more money than you, getting more opportunities than you, and things are coming to them easier. Maybe you're an actor, maybe you're an influencer, maybe you're an athlete, maybe you're a doctor, maybe you're a dentist, maybe you own some type of a beauty or a clothing company. It doesn't matter. You see people in your same industry way outperforming you, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10xing you. Like even when you're doing a million, you see people doing 2 million. You're doing a million a month, you see people doing 10 million in a month. Which that's right. You see it, you hear about it, right? Maybe you're doing 50K months, you see people doing 100K months, and they're doing the same thing. And then you're like, damn, why are people buying their products, subscribing to them? Why do they have more followers? Why do they get more likes? Why do people like their product more, their service more? It might even cost more, or whatever the case. You'd be like, how can they do the same thing I'm doing for less? And right, so you got to be aware of this stuff. You got to be aware of this life that we live in, family. Are you a consumer or are you a producer? Are you just watching the world go by? Are you like making shit happen? It's really you know, there's times you're not gonna feel like doing it. What the fuck else are you gonna do? What else are you gonna do? You know, that's why I love this. I'll get on the camera. I don't even think about it. I don't think about what I'm going to talk about. I might have one thing that comes to mind that like kind of triggers or inspires the idea, and I'll just get on here and just let it flow. Tap into flow state. Stop planning so much. All this thinking is fucking everybody up. Get out of your mind. You're not here to think so much. You gotta flow state max, flow max it. Okay, flow state max, aura max. Retard max. You know, you got to now max, man. Just be here now. It is what it is. It'll all sort itself out. It always has. Look at life. Look at the way shit goes. You've stressed about so much shit for what? When in this moment you're straight chilling watching the video. So why were you stressing that whole time? Oh, I didn't know where the money was gonna come from. Oh, the bills. Oh, I had to pay the bill. Oh, the light bill, the electricity. Oh, the rent, car note. Oh, credit card bill. Oh, I get it. And you got children. Maybe you got children. You got a girlfriend or boyfriend. You got people counting on you. Family, medical bills, student loans. Like, dude, I get it, family. Twin, brother, sister, I understand. I'm not here to judge you. But what I'm here to tell you is that as a chosen one, if you're not at a point where you've already elevated your situation, then you need to be elevating your situation. You need to make the changes, take full accountability now, today, book the call. link in the description. If you're a millionaire, if you're making six figures, or if you're a millionaire and you're already doing very well for yourself, but you still you see people like, damn, like what the fuck, like I'm like, maybe you're in real estate, you know what I'm saying, and you're like, how the fuck is so and so closing luxury properties? You know, how are they making so much more? You know, how they're earning, you know, that many more clients, and how are their transactions and volumes, and like, how are they doing that? You know, and maybe you see someone in your industry and you're just like, how the fuck, like, are they expanding so much? How are they getting distribution deals? How are they connecting with so and so? You know, there's more to it than just money. So regardless of where you're at, whether you're just getting started, you could be, you know, earning 50, 60, $70,000, $100,000, doesn't matter. You could be making 2, 3, 4, 500. If you could be making a million or more, I don't care. I want you to work with me. I want you to apply. Link in the description, because by doing so, I'm going to be able to identify invisible blocks that, of course, you can't see because they're invisible. Okay. I'm going to analyze you on a helpful level and assess you and show you subconscious things that are stopping you from truly self actualizing and reaching your fullest potential. Okay. So if this sounds like you, again, link it in the description. Just stop thinking, get out of your own way, stop being weird, stop being, you know, soft and lazy, stop being a little bitch. If you're a man, especially, you know what I'm saying? If you're a woman, part of my language. But, you know, as a man, I'm here to shape humanity. I'm here to shift the culture. You know what I'm saying? I'm a leader. I'm a leader. You know, I'm a leader. I'm a straight heterosexual male, but I'm leading all people, men and women. Men and women. Follow me. I love you all. I want to see you all win. But bro, don't be fucking weird. Don't be gay. Women, stop being all masculine and trying to be like men. Let men be men, women, please. And men, let women be women. Understand, bro? She's just a girl, bro. She's just a girl, bro. Why are you getting mad? She's you're gonna let a female, you're gonna let a woman get you all riled up and emotional, and argue and out of character and break frame just because she's got things going on in her emotional world. Like, she's chaotic, she's got drama, she's got problems, she's got concerns, and so she comes to you because you're supposed to be her man, her rock, her solid, her safe space. She wants to confide in you, and what do? You get all you get all fucking weird, goofy, unstable, insecure, and shit. You get all hectic and just shaky, bro. Like, she needs you to be solid, brother. So, man, stand up for yourself. Stand up for the women in your life. You know, your sisters, your girlfriend, your fiancés, your wife, your mom, your aunt. Like, stand up for the women in your life, bro. Be a fucking man for these women. They need you. And by default, they'll be more naturally in their feminine state. They'll be like, oh shit, like, he's a man. Wow. And if she's really not with that, if these types of women, if you see women, I don't know how I got to the subject, but when you see women, you know, just try your best to help them, bro. Again, you can't blame anybody. Same thing for men, dude. Like, you see bros, like you see dudes, like, don't be hating on bro so much. Don't be like, yo, you're a faggot, bro. You're super soft. Like, bro, like, try to help people out. Give people solutions. Don't just point out the problem. You know. You know, don't be like, oh, you're a lazy piece of shit, dude. Be like, dude, like, you know, we all got the same 24 hours in a day, and I want to see you maximize your time and how you can do it. But you gotta want this, you know, and just start speaking life and love into people and encourage people. Even though, you know, some people really genuinely don't deserve, you know, certain things. That's why they don't get it, you know. And so you have to have that discernment. Like, use your self-respect and your discernment to really decide who you're going to administrate your love and your frequency and your time, and your energy and your answers and your solutions to. That's sort of what this video started off with, you know, just being very cognitive and mindful of, you know, who you're allowing into your world and sharing what you are and who you are, because a lot of people take it for granted. They take you for granted. They take the answers for granted. You can give people the keys. You can give people the solutions. They won't even fucking do anything with it. So why bother? You know? Again, this is a free YouTube video, but this is not enough to really change your life. You want to change your life, you need to get closer. You know, and you also need to pay, because when you pay attention. See, when people pay, they pay attention. Free things are just taken for granted. I've already said so much stuff on YouTube for free. I've said so much on Instagram for free, and yet A lot of you watch these videos and you haven't spoke to me, you haven't booked a call. You sit around and wonder why your life is still the way it is. Or a lot of you sit around and you're like, damn, like this dude's the real deal. I got the money, and there's a level of cognitive dissonance. Like you have everything you need to move forward. The money's not the problem. You're the problem. It's your mindset. It's the way you see things. If I charge 20K for a year, 10K for 6 months, or 15K, like it doesn't even matter. Like the prices are irrelevant. When you see value, the prices are irrelevant. Get on a call with me. Let's see where you're at. I'm not here to capitalize on you. You know, I want to be able to help you out. If money is the thing that's stopping you from working with me, let's see what we can do. Okay, let's just see what we can do. Anyways, I am about to. I got some groceries to go get. As always, stay happy, healthy, wealthy, blessed, and focus on success. And when you see me drop another video, you already know what to do, fam. Tap in. Peace.